Roaming the savannas and jungles of Africa and Asia for millions of years, rhinoceroses, commonly known as rhinos, are herbivorous megatherian mammals belonging to the family Rhinocerotidae. Renowned for their immense size, thick hide, and distinctive horns, these magnificent creatures have captivated human imagination for centuries, playing significant roles in various cultures and mythologies worldwide. However, despite their imposing appearance and formidable reputation, these gentle giants face an imminent threat of extinction, primarily driven by relentless poaching for their horns, which are highly prized in traditional Asian medicine. Physical characteristics: built for strength and endurance. Rhinos are renowned for their impressive physical attributes, well adapted for survival in their diverse habitats. Size and structure: rhinos are among the largest land mammals, with the white rhinoceros holding the record for the heaviest rhino species, reaching up to 3,600 kilograms. Their massive bodies are supported by sturdy limbs and broad, flat feet, enabling them to navigate various terrains. Rhinos possess a thick layer of skin, ranging from 1.5 to 5 centimeters in thickness. This remarkable hide serves as a natural defense against predators, thorns, and harsh environmental conditions. The skin's thickness varies among species, with black and white rhinos having the thickest skin, while Sumatran rhinos possess the thinnest. Distinctive horns: the most recognizable feature of rhinos is their horns, composed of keratin, the same protein that forms hair and nails. These horns vary in size and shape depending on the species, with some exceeding 1.5 meters in length. While commonly perceived as weapons, horns are primarily used for display, communication, and fighting among males. Horn growth is continuous throughout a rhino's life, and they wear down naturally. Sensory adaptations: rhinos possess well-developed senses of smell and hearing, crucial for foraging, detecting predators, and maintaining social interactions. Their eyesight, however, is relatively poor, relying more on their other senses to navigate their surroundings. Rhinos have a keen sense of smell, which they use to locate food, identify other rhinos, and detect potential threats. Their hearing is also acute, allowing them to pick up on sounds from long distances. Rhinos exhibit a range of fascinating behaviors that shape their lives and interactions with their environment. Diet and foraging habits: as herbivores, rhinos primarily consume grasses, leaves, fruits, and bark. Their grazing patterns play a vital role in maintaining grassland ecosystems and dispersing plant seeds. Rhinos are browsers, meaning they feed on leaves, twigs, and fruits from shrubs and trees. They also consume grasses, especially during the wet season when grasses are abundant. Social dynamics: social structures vary among rhino species. White rhinos tend to live in loose herds comprising females and their calves, while black rhinos, greater one-horned rhinos, and Sumatran rhinos are predominantly solitary animals. Javan rhinos exhibit a flexible social system. Rhinos communicate with each other using a variety of vocalizations, body language, and scent marking. Vocalizations include snorts, growls, and bellows, which are used to convey information about location, status, and aggression. Rhinos also use body language to communicate, such as shaking their heads, stamping their feet, and charging. Scent marking is another important form of communication, with rhinos using urine, dung, and secretions from glands to mark their territories and advertise their presence to other rhinos. The survival of rhinos is jeopardized by a multitude of threats, including rampant poaching. Rhinos are relentlessly poached for their horns, which are mistakenly believed to possess medicinal properties and are highly valued in traditional Asian medicine. This illegal trade has led to a dramatic decline in rhino populations, pushing all 5 species to the brink of extinction. Poaching is driven by the high demand for rhino horn in Vietnam and China, where it is used in traditional medicine to treat a variety of ailments, including cancer, hangovers, and fevers. Despite the lack of scientific evidence to support these claims, the belief in the curative powers of rhino horn persists, fueling the illegal trade. Agricultural land, human settlements, and infrastructure projects has resulted in a significant loss of their natural range. This habitat fragmentation disrupts rhino movement, restricts access to food and water resources, and hinders breeding opportunities. As human populations expand and encroach on rhino habitats, rhinos are losing the space they need to. Despite the daunting challenges, conservation efforts are underway to protect rhinos and ensure their survival for future generations. Anti-poaching initiatives. Strengthening anti-poaching measures is crucial to combat the illegal rhino horn trade. This includes increasing ranger patrols, deploying advanced surveillance technologies, and fostering community involvement in conservation efforts. Governments and conservation organizations are implementing a range of anti-poaching strategies to protect rhinos. These strategies include increasing ranger patrols. More rangers are being deployed to patrol rhino habitats, deterring poachers and arresting those who attempt to kill rhinos. Deploying advanced surveillance technologies. Sophisticated technologies such as drones, thermal imaging cameras, and listening devices are being used to monitor rhino populations and detect poachers, fostering community involvement. Local communities are being involved in conservation efforts, providing them with training, employment opportunities, and a stake in the protection of rhinos. Habitat protection and restoration. Protecting and restoring rhino habitats are essential for their long-term survival. Establishing protected areas, implementing sustainable land use practices, and restoring degraded ecosystems can provide rhinos with the space and resources they need to thrive. Governments and conservation organizations are working to protect and restore rhino habitats through a variety of initiatives, including establishing protected areas. New protected areas are being created to safeguard rhino populations and their habitats. Implementing sustainable land use practices. Working with local communities to develop sustainable land use practices that reduce habitat loss and fragmentation. Restoring degraded ecosystems. Restoring degraded rhino habitats through reforestation, revegetation, and other ecological restoration techniques. Captive breeding programs. Captive breeding programs play a vital role in maintaining viable rhino populations, particularly for endangered species. These programs provide safe havens for rhinos that may face imminent threats in the wild, allowing them to reproduce and contribute to the genetic diversity of the species. Captive breeding programs have been instrumental in the conservation of several rhino species, including the black rhinoceros, the greater one-horned rhinoceros, and the Sumatran rhinoceros. These programs have helped to increase the populations of these species and provide a safety net in case wild populations are decimated by poaching or other threats. Research and monitoring. Ongoing scientific research is crucial to understand rhino behavior, ecology, and the threats they face. This knowledge informs conservation strategies, habitat management plans, and anti-poaching measures, ensuring that conservation efforts are based on sound scientific evidence. Researchers are conducting a variety of studies on rhinos, including behavior studies, studying rhino behavior to better understand their social dynamics, communication patterns, and foraging habits. Ecology studies, investigating the ecological roles of rhinos in their ecosystems and how they interact with other species. Threat assessment studies, identifying and assessing the threats facing rhino populations, such as poaching, habitat loss, and disease. Raising awareness and fostering global support. Public awareness and global support are crucial for rhino conservation efforts. Educating the public about the plight of rhinos, debunking myths surrounding the use of rhino horns, and promoting the importance of biodiversity conservation can generate empathy and encourage individuals to support conservation initiatives. Conservation organizations are using a variety of methods to raise awareness about rhinos and their plight, including public education campaigns. Launching public education campaigns to inform people about the importance of rhinos, the threats they face, and conservation efforts underway. Social media campaigns, utilizing social media platforms to share conservation stories, highlight successful anti-poaching efforts, and showcase the beauty and importance of rhinos. Ecotourism. Promoting ecotourism to rhino habitats, allowing visitors to experience these magnificent creatures in their natural environment while generating funds for conservation. Rhinos, these awe-inspiring creatures, stand as testaments to the rich biodiversity of our planet. Their presence in our ecosystems is not only a source of wonder, but also plays a vital role in maintaining ecological balance. Rhinos play an important role in dispersing seeds, controlling plant populations, and providing prey for predators. Their presence also helps to attract tourists and generate revenue for local communities. The fight to save rhinos is a collective responsibility that requires unwavering commitment from governments, conservation organizations, local communities, and individuals worldwide. By addressing poaching, protecting habitats, raising awareness, and fostering global support, we can ensure that the thunderous footsteps of rhinos continue to echo through the savannas and jungles for generations to come.